Hello, welcome back to This Weekend. This will be Birthday Haul Part 2 and some other stuff I got from JB Hi-Fi during their 20% off sale. They've had a second 20% off sale within 2 weeks, which is bizarre in a way. I think it's because by this stage of the year for US viewers, obviously, you got like Best Buy and, well, not anymore technically, but Walmart and stuff, but like JB will have 20% off sales of Blu-rays and DVDs every once in a while. Usually probably once a month. They didn't have like any in September. They had one in the first week of October, and then they had one this past week, for me, which is the last week of October. I think it ended. It might have ended yesterday, but or like today. I'm filming it on like the Saturday. Is this today Sunday? Today is Sunday the 29th that I'm filming, so I'm filming this before next week's This Weekend is coming out, which is actually tomorrow's This Weekend is coming out, which is hilarious. Last week's This Weekend, there we go, the first birthday part of the haul. But yeah, so they had to. Then I don't expect any JB sales until the end of November for the Black Friday sales. And then there won't be one until probably Boxing Day. So I got to make sure I get my Christmas stuff in for Boxing Day, for Black Friday. Anyway, I bought a couple of those movies. I'll be showing those last. I am going to start with the haul from the birthday. I'll start with the, I won't say least appreciated, but most interesting. So, my friends, I had a private screening for my birthday. There's a cinema in a suburb called Brunswick. Henkel Street Cinema. If you're local Melbourne and you want to book a place to screen a movie for like up to 20 odd friends, they're really good. Great pizza, great service, great people. Not an ad, but just good stuff. You know, I went there a couple months ago for my mate's birthday. It was great, and this was even better because there was no one in the first cinema. They've got 2 cinemas, and I booked the upstairs one, which was cheaper, and they gave us the bigger one for free, without having to pay extra, which was great. So my friends came by. I got gifts from a bunch of them, which is great. Most of them, 2 of them gave me Pop Mart figures. If you know, Pop Mart have like little mystery box figures and stuff. I don't show them off on the channel because I don't think it's that interesting to show on a physical media channel. But one of my mates, 2 of my friends actually, bought me movies. One of whom bought me a film that they didn't think I had, a movie called The Howling, which I have the 4K steelbook of, but I haven't watched it yet, so I haven't logged it on Letterboxd, so they didn't know that I hadn't seen it. So they were like, "Oh, we didn't know if you've seen this one or not, because it's not on your Letterboxd." I'm like, "Yeah, I've got the 4K at home." So it's like, that was the only regrettable part, because it's like, oh damn, they actually got me a movie, and I've got it, but I haven't seen it. So luckily it was still like mint condition, so like in its plastic, so they can probably just return it to JB, which is all good. But they got me a card game, but I'll show that next. My friend, Guy, for the person he is, was like, "Look, you have every movie you ever wanted on Blu-ray, so I'm going to give you 2 movies you don't want." He gave me A Man Called Otto, which I know about both of these 2 movies. I haven't seen either of them. And I saw the trailers for this, and it's like, wow, the grumpiest, most hateful man in the world is gonna learn to be nice. And I'm like, wow, what is this, some kind of Grinch movie bullshit, you know? Apparently it's about a guy, Tom Hanks, his wife died and he wants to kill himself, and his neighbors, who aren't from America, I guess, and don't speak very good English, try to teach him the benefits of life while he teaches them English or some bullshit. So, hence the tagline, "Fall in love with the grumpiest man in the world." Yeah, I'd be grumpy too if my wife died and I wanted to kill myself, and people were like, no, learn to have fun, you'll like it. So yeah, it does come with a making of, a music video, and in the studio with Rita Wilson and Sebastian Yatra, and a deleted scene. So yeah, and hilariously, this is really funny, the back cover, I've never seen this before, it actually says there, it's focusing, the Rotten Tomatoes score says 97% audience score. The audience score is 97%. When does that happen? I'm going to reshoot the video because that is gone orange. It's really weird how that just has an audience score. Instead of saying, the critics loved it, it's a certified fresh. No, the audience liked it. See, even the people who are giving reviews and putting them from Rotten Tomatoes and putting them on Blu-ray covers are like, yeah, this is still bullshit. The other film is Lyle Lyle Crocodile. Apparently Javier Bardem's really good in it. Oh god. This one I'm really concerned about because I despise movies like this. I will be watching it. To be fair, my brother got me Space Jam: A New Legacy for Christmas like 2 years ago. I haven't watched it yet, but this will be funny. It does come with 4 sing-along songs, a story time featuring Shawn Mendes and Javier Bardem, bloopers, a deleted scene, and it also includes Bluray exclusives, my god, and then it also includes Croc and Roll, Lyle on Set, Take a Look at Us Now, the cast, and 2 music videos. Like, who designed that? What the hell is that? Like, is it like, oh, get the Blu-ray because it comes with exclusives or some bullshit? That's weird, but, when your mate buys your movies from the bargain bin, that's what it is. Our bargain bin being there was a 2 for 20 and 20% off, so they were probably like $16. Anyway, my friends Phil and Katie, Katie being the one who I did the interview with earlier this year, got me a card game. They also got me the Howling, but, it's fine. This is called Poorly Explained Movies. It's a game, a party game all about identifying movies from the worst descriptions humanly possible. One of them it has a few of them on the side. A single father loses his son, but he finds him at the dentist. It's Finding Nemo. There's a nude drawing session ends with everybody becoming cold. It's Titanic. There's a janitor writes all over school property. It's Good Will Hunting. Man, I would not have guessed that. A janitor writes all over school property. Yeah, in like one scene. A goose suddenly dies and it makes everyone really depressed. It's Top Gun. So, yeah, I like the examples. That's what I first started reading. I was like, oh, okay. I immediately realized what this was, and even before I looked at the top. I don't have this. I don't have card games or that many board games. So that was good. That mixed with the eccentricness of buying, like, all the pop-up figures. Like, one was Casper, one was from The Conjuring and stuff like that. Like, good variety of stuff. So that's the crazy stuff. No, that's the least crazy stuff. My girlfriend had gone to the US for 6 months. She was working at Disney World in Florida. She brought back some stuff, 2 huge-ass boxes we unboxed the other day. A lot of plushies and lounge flyer bags and little knickknacks and whatever the crap. A lot of stuff. I can see why she put it in 2 big boxes to be posted. She got me a few things. This is a mixture of birthday gifts and anniversary gifts. No real delineation as to which. It's just that she was overseas during our anniversary and my birthday had happened. So clearly this is what she was going to get me. So let's take a look. I'll start with, I don't know. Most of it's from Universal. Actually, all of it's from Universal Studios. I was going to say most of it's from Universal Studios, but even though she worked at Disneyland, most of it's from Universal. Because she's like, you don't really like Disney that much. I don't really care much for Disney that much, do I? These are E.T. little pins. I'm not a pin person, but I do appreciate it, and they look really nice. They have got good gloss. They pop out. I like the I was going to say debossing, the embossing, the popping out. I like that nature to them. They're all in one thing. They got little stars on the back of the card. Like, that's all that they're on star design. So I'm going to keep it on here, like, because it's got a hole, so you can, like, just keep it as a collectible thing, which is really cool. So I'm going to do that. I'm not going to take these out. Even though she's like, but you could do that. I'm like, why would I need to? I can just dangle it. All I need to do is, like, get, like, a nail, bang that into the wall, hook this up, bada boom, display piece. A gift from her mum was a little Mickey Mouse keychain. This is the only Disney thing, but it was from her mum. I'm pretty sure I actually have one of these, hilariously. Why is it not focusing? There it is, yeah. He's got his hand as well. I'll probably put this in my car. I'm pretty sure I got one of these when I went to Disneyland in Japan. So, I'm not that fussed. It was, why not? We also got the Monster Book of Monsters. When I picked this up, I'm like, I didn't know you were a Harry Potter fan, and she's like, oh no, that's for you. So it's a little notebook, and it's got the name Monster Book of Monsters. If you've seen the Harry Potter films, this is from the best one, so that's perfectly fine. It's a great little creature. It opens up, magnetic clip, and it's just a little book. that I can write in. I literally said to her, I'm not going to use it. She's like, oh, why not? I'm like, because it's cool. Why would I waste it by writing shit in it? What's the point? We also got a new t-shirt, which I will be wearing at some stage. I have not washed it yet. It is from the Universal rides. So, yeah, you got E.T., you got Back to the Future ride, you got Frankenstein's monster, you got King Kong, Jaws, Earthquake. It does actually credit Universal Studios Florida. Credits the films down below. Universal Studios Florida presents Kongfrontation. My God. E.T. Adventure, Jaws, Back to the Future the ride, Earthquake the big one, Horror Makeup Show, and more. Yeah, it's really nice. I'm really into this. I'm like, this would be cool to wear. I haven't been to many of the rides. I've only been to Universal Studios in Japan. They don't have half of those rides there. They have the Jaws one, which I regret not going on. But they don't have, any of the rest of them, which sucks. Back to the Future I would love to go on. That's, the only ride I would love to go on at Universal in America. But so, I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe the E.T. one as well, but... she also got me a shot glass. I'm not a drinker, but it's a nice little display piece. For Frankenstein, the movie. Sorry about the reflection. Hopefully that focuses and it looks okay, because I can't see it through the viewfinder. But yeah, it's a pretty single-sided thing. Just a standard shot glass and whatnot. But yeah, it's got some nice artwork to it. Little Frankenstein horror show. It's pretty simple stuff. It's cute. It's one of those things of I won't use it, but I could easily use it as a pen holder kind of deal, you know? Sure, I could take a shot out of it if I want to. I just don't want to ruin it. It's cool. This is my favorite one that she got me. This was, I think, the last one I found in there, if not the t-shirt was. It is another pin. It's from the creature from the Black Lagoon. It looks, it pops out as well. The shading, the lighting, all of it looks insanely nicely detailed. I'm going to try to straighten it up a little. I'm going to keep this one on its card as well, but I adore this. Literally, she was asking me at one stage when she was at Universal what I'd want. And I just said, just give me Universal Monster stuff. You don't have, hence why she didn't get me anything from Disney, because it's well, what do you get me from Disney? Unless it's something classic, like The Jungle Book, or the original Snow White, or Winnie the Pooh, you know? But I'm she got a lot of that stuff for herself, and that stuff is designed for toddlers and shit, you know? So it's clearly that would not have appealed to me very much. But this definitely did. Even the Harry Potter one. The book is great. The keychain, the shot glass, the keychain, the t-shirt is wonderful, and the pins are really nice. Even though I'm not the biggest E.T. fan, I still really like the film. So I'm it's such a unique thing to go with, and I'm I really dig it, you know? So I really like these. These are the better of the gifts, because this is the surprise stuff. This is the video of the surprise gifts, basically, because all the other gifts I got last week I knew I was getting. So, yeah, it's really nice. Anyway, last but not least, we have a collection of films from JB that I bought for myself for no particular reason. We got Night of the Eagle. I bought this yesterday, not expecting to get it, because on the website it's that's not actually there. But, John, I can't remember his name. Yeah, John Harrison, who's a friend of mine on Facebook now, which is so funny to me. It's I'm starting to meet all these people who work at and have all this stuff in media. He's prominent at Monster Fest, especially. He's not the guy who creates it, but he's one of the, I don't know, I feel like he's one of the head honchos there, but either way, he's cool dude, so they're all cool people, they're all movie people. He was posting about this on Facebook and saying how this is a classic film, and that, you know, that he loves that Imprint has done a release of it, but also that it's technically got a different name. So it does have the artwork on the back, which details all the special features and whatnot. A couple of my friends had already seen it, so they were like, oh yeah, it's actually really good, so I'm pretty keen to watch it. It's got 3 commentary tracks, which is insane. It has a 1080p presentation from a 2K scan of the US version, which is called Burn Witch Burn, which is this artwork. It also has 2 video essays and the opening title sequence from the UK version, which, of course, is called Night of the Eagle, the disc art featuring the original that cover art. But it also has alternate artwork as well. This is actually the first artwork you see when you take it out of the sleeve. Again, Night of the Eagle, more of a interesting graphic version of the, not graphic in the violent graphic, but graphic in terms of the stylization of the artwork from the outside artwork. But I really like the Burn Witch Burn art. It just looks really nice. It's a weird thing because I put it in and it looks great on the front, but then you look at the spine and it's like cutting it off, which is really weird. It's not. It's like it's being printed a bit wrong or something, but either way, it doesn't matter that much to me. It'll be in its sleeve. I'm very keen to watch this eventually. Because you know what I'm like, I take forever to watch these goddamn movies. I got too many, alright? Then we've got probably one of my favourite films from this year. A lot of people are claiming this is the best horror film of the year, and I pretty stand down with that. It is Talk to Me. I got the 4K UHD, the standard edition from JB Hi-Fi. I've actually reversed the artwork because the original, the other art has the like MA sticker or whatever. There was the Steelbook Online exclusive. There was their special edition, which had the sleeve, which had like all the names written on it, and that would have been fun to get, but it sold out really quick. I think it was $80 for 160. You could get one with the hand, but it didn't come with any writings on it, so you'd have to draw it yourself, which I think is meant to be the fun part. Obviously, A24 have got their collector's edition, which also comes with a hand. I just figured I'd go with this one. Artwork is the same on the disc and on the reverse artwork. It does come with special features, audio commentaries with the directors, Talk to Me Sydney premiere Q&A, Talk to Me behind the scenes, interview of cast and crew and deleted scenes, and trailer. I think it's more than the standard like Lionsgate release, or whoever did the standard release in America, because I know there was a 4K UHD in America that was region locked for some goddamn reason, but Umbrellas is here. It says it's all regions on the back. It actually stipulates A, B, and C, probably because it's a 4K. But yeah, that's good. It's very dark artwork, isn't it? But it's good. It's an amazing film. I definitely suggest it. I wouldn't suggest looking it up too much in terms of trailers, but it's a good possession film, and I'm not huge on possession films. They're not my go-to horror, even though I love Evil Dead. So it's good though, and Aussie. Can't lose there. Next up, we have a Friedkin film. We have Bug. This was another one of this recent batch with Night of the Eagle that I wanted to get. When I heard that it was a Friedkin film, I'm like, yeah, I gotta get this. So, yeah, it's pretty simple in terms of artwork. You get your reversible artwork, the back cover. If I show it that way, yeah, it has an image on the back of this one, but you know, 1080p presentation, transfer, audio commentary of the director. You got audio commentary of author, film historian Troy Howarth and Tony Strauss. A discussion with William Friedkin, a introduction featurette as well. So, yeah, good, small but decent selection of stuff. Then you get some inside artwork, which is just a still from the movie. So yeah, that's good. Of course, having lost Friedkin this year, it's now become more pressing to collect more of his films. But that's the second imprint that they've done. They've also did Blue Chips, which sold out from their website. So I think I bought the last copy, if I'm not wrong. I'm pretty goddamn sure I did, because they had their 20% off, and they had a buy two for 20 Blu-rays. I bought 2 Umbrella releases that, and these are the last 2 releases for the video, were $35 each, and I got them for $8 each, because of, again, they were down to 2 for 20, as well as 20% off. So I got the notoriously, potentially awful movie, Megaforce, because I could. They happened to both be at Chadstone, which was really nice, because I like when I go in the store, and even though it says it's not there online, it actually is. I really hate that about the JB website. It has a slew of special features. 40-minute interview, audio commentary, 2019 interviews, the Megaforce Atari game, weirdly, Introvision behind-the-scenes footage, Life After Megaforce interview, a documentary trailer. Oh, I guess there must be a documentary called Life After Megaforce that isn't included in this set, but you get an ad for it, a trailer for it, as well as an interview from it. Maybe that's like an exclusive clip, you know, like, oh hey, here's a clip from the documentary. Go watch the documentary or something. I don't know. Mega Destroyer test drive. Bob rebuilds the Delta 4. Hal Needham trailer reel. Stills poster gallery. Australian VHS trailer. US and Japanese TV spots teaser trailer and Easter egg. So, yeah. As you can see, a chock full of stuff, including stills, and it looks as awful of a movie as you would probably expect. I've heard very bad things and very good things, like one of those really bad, so bad it's good kind of movies, but also really good, so bad it's good. The poster artwork, because Umbrella for their Beyond Genres do their inside artwork is different posters. So you got one poster there which looks fantastic, and another poster here that's a lot more subtle, but is the home media release for VHS. I believe, at least it says home video, so I have to assume that's VHS. Previews of other hit movies. Wow, was Megaforce a hit? I don't think so. Comes with inside artwork, disc artwork as well, which is really pretty. The inside artwork is a, like, one-piece spread at the Japanese spread, which is really cool. I imagine the movie's not going to look half as good as this does. I don't really care. I know that when I went to the Astor earlier in October, they had these stickers, and one of them was from this film. So clearly, it's got a cult following. And last but not least, despite seeing Red Letter Media do their review of it, I still, for $8, again in that 2 for $20 deal, I got Miami Connection. It's not it's just Miami Connection. This is apparently a so bad it's good, but actually really good, despite how bad it is. The artwork is really fun. It's very 80s. I'll let this slide out. It is the Umbrella version, all regions. Lots of details there. Special features as well, if you want to take a look at any of those. This is a limited edition set. It comes with the soundtrack, as well as audio commentary, riff tracks, audio commentary with Mystery Science Theater, 3000 Comedians, introduction, Friends for Eternity, The Making of Miami Connection, alternate ending, deleted scenes, Dragon Sound reunion concert from Fantastic Film Festival 2021, Who is YK Kim, The New American Dream, and 2012 theatrical trailer. You get artwork on the inside, and you get artwork on the reverse. This is much like the Beyond Genres, but more of a special edition release. It looks really nice, but it probably... I know what it actually looks like. I've seen Red Letter Media's best of the worst. You get the film on the disc, which again, same artwork as out here, but I love the color palette that they use on the inside for the artwork. They don't use a still, they use a color palette. And it comes with the soundtrack, which features Escape from Miami, Friends, Against the Ninja, Tough Guys, Train Yard, I Love You, Taekwondo Family, but it's as if it's Thai, like T-A-E, Kwon, K-W-O-N, and Do, D-O, as 3 different words, family. We have Fantastic Fest Live, so obviously they performance live, Friends Instrumental, and Against the Ninja Instrumental. That is genuinely insane. Nothing underneath the disc artwork-wise. And that's it. That's this week in. I'm expecting Thelma and Louise on 4K next week, which I'm very keen for. I'm going to pick it up from a friend's place because they went to the Exorcist screening because I couldn't. So they were able to pick it up for me. I believe they did, at least. I haven't heard from them yet today. But yeah, so it's I did a Halloween party last night, which was the 28th, at my friend's birthday. So yeah, I missed out on the Cinemaniac screening for the Exorcist, which sucks. It was packed. Would have been amazing. Theatrical cut, 4K. I know I've seen the director's cut this year already, but I will be watching the theatrical cut when my 4K comes in from that new Steelbook that Dan and DVD's got coming in. So hopefully that'll be in this weekend. Anyway, yeah, everything else is random stuff. I've got 101 Films batch, Arrow Video stuff, all kinds of stuff from all these different websites. So there will be stuff coming throughout all of November. I don't want to be buying as much. October's my big buy hard month because I like to treat myself for my birthday. I'm not the kind of go to parties and, like, have a lot of booze and, like, have fancy stuff. Like, I'm not that kind of treat myself. I'm treat myself to physical media. I like my movies. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys had a fun Halloween and overall spooky season. And I'll see you guys next week with whatever comes out. Do you like how this shirt is so plain and it just has Ash's face just there? But then you look at the back and it's the poster for the movie. I hate shirts like this. It doesn't matter. Bye!